Hello, everyone. Today, we will learn how to create rhythmic patterns in 6/8 time signature. Are you ready? Great! Let's go! Let us first review rhythmic pattern and time signature. Rhythmic pattern is a set of beats and rests that defines the tempo and pace of a musical piece. Time signature is a set of two numbers written at the beginning of the staff after the clef sign. The upper number tells how many beats are in each measure. The lower number tells what kind of note receives one beat. In 6/8 time signature, there are 6 beats in every measure, and the 8th note or rest receives 1 beat. Let us know the value of each note and rest in 6/8 time signature. Let us have the notes first. Whole note receives 8 beats. Half note receives 4 beats. Quarter note receives 2 beats. And 8th note receives 1 beat. And every 16th note receives 1/2 beat. The same with rests. Whole rest receives 8 beats. Half rest receives 4 beats. Quarter rest receives 2 beats. And every 8th rest receives 1 beat. 16th rest receives 1/2 beat. Observe the following examples of rhythmic patterns in 6/8 time signature. As we can see, every measure has 6 beats. Let us have another. The same with the second example. Every measure has 6 beats and every 8th note receives 1 beat. In creating a rhythmic pattern, it is important to count the values of notes and rests in every measure according to the time signature. Let us have an activity. Which rhythmic pattern has correct number of beats? Is it A, B, or C? Very good. The answer is B. Look, each measure has 6 beats. For the next challenge, identify from the choices which will complete the pattern correctly. What do you think is the answer? Great job! It's letter C, half note. Half note has 4 beats, and a quarter note has 2 beats. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. Let us have another. Which among the choices will complete the pattern correctly? Yeah, it's letter A, 2 8 rests. Each 8th rest receives 1 beat. 4 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 6. Let us now create our own rhythmic pattern in 6/8 time signature. Let us start with a half note. This note receives 4 beats. Then, let's add a quarter note, which has 2 beats. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. Let's put a bar line to separate the first measure to the next measure. For the second measure, let us start with a half note again. then a quarter rest. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. Now that we have 6 beats, let's put a bar line again to separate the second measure to the next measure. For the third measure, let's have a quarter note, which has 2 beats. Then let us insert 2 eighth notes. Each eighth note receives 1 beat. And another quarter note to make 6 beats. That's it! We now have a rhythmic pattern in 6/8 time signature. Let us try another. For the first measure, let us have a dotted quarter note. Remember, the value of the dot is half of the value of the note or rest before it. A quarter note has 2 beats. The half of 2 is 1. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. We need 3 more beats to have a total of 6 beats. Let's add an eighth note and a quarter rest. Let's insert a bar line for the next measure. Let's have 1/2 rest, which has 4 beats, and 2 eighth notes to make 6 beats. Again, a bar line has to be inserted. For the last measure, let's have a quarter note and a half note to make 6 beats. We now have our second rhythmic pattern in 6/8 time signature. See, creating rhythmic patterns in 6/8 time signature is as easy as that. I am sure you can create your own now. Thank you so much and have a great day. Goodbye!